Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel baseball tonight here on SiloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network, as it's the championship game of this Rattan Invitational Tournament. The Rebels against the Roff Tigers. Much awaited showdown between two the small school state powers in Oklahoma here tonight for this championship game of the Rattan Invitational. Both teams, nothing but shutouts thus far in the tournament. The Rebels knocked off McAllister JV 10-0 in a no-hitter by Colby Smith on Thursday night. Then earlier today, Easton Ford fires a no-hitter, 13-0 win over fifth-ranked Worcester in that contest, as the Rebels hit 4 home runs. And then Roff, meanwhile, 8-0. They defeated Hugo back on Thursday. And then earlier this afternoon, knocked off Rattan, the top-ranked team in Class A, 8-0. So the Tigers are throwing a couple shutouts. The Rebels are throwing a couple shutouts. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Both teams have their ace on the mound. The Rebels going with Kyler Proctor, and Roff has Talon Bagwell, the Cali County signee, Proctor and Oklahoma State signee, going head-to-head. Aces on the mound, so wouldn't expect anything different here tonight in this championship contest. Last year, the Rebels won this tournament. Year before, it was Roff winning the tournament, knocking off Silo in the finals. Silo won it last year. Roff got beat in the semifinals by Rattan, and it was Silo over Rattan in the championship game. So looks like Roff's going to be the home team, and Silo will bat first in this championship contest. Take a look at the numbers here in just a moment, as Talon Bagwell is going to take the mound for Roff to start this contest. Bagwell is senior, and as I mentioned, has signed with Cali County College, Junior College Power in Kansas. Bagwell, he's 2-0 on the spring season, has pitched the 11 1/3 innings, allowed 5 runs, just 1 earned on 6 hits, struck out 14 and walked 8. He has a 0.61 earned run average. So Bagwell, the ace on the staff, getting the call here, the big, or the tall, lanky right-hander. So we get the lineup posted in here. Bagwell takes his warm-up tosses. The Roff Tigers come in. They are have a 5-3 season record, as they took a had a tough time on their trip to Gulf Shores, Alabama, as they played some high-caliber opponents, much like the Rebels did in Florida. Dropped 3 close games in those. Bagwell won his appearance in the spring break event in Gulf Shores. And as I mentioned, he's 2-0 on the spring season. Warm-up tosses are done, and the Rebels, familiar lineup, they're going to lead off with Kyler Proctor to start things off here tonight. This championship game. Proctor hit a home run earlier today, and now on the season for the Rebels, Proctor hitting at .440. A double, 2 triples, and a pair of home runs for Proctor. Kevin Farr, along with my main man, Asher Ludwig, tonight. Say hi, Asher.
Hi, what's up?
Got a bunch of viewers here tonight for this championship game.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
There's probably a lot of people back at home just watching it.
Yep. And across the state of Oklahoma on the Squirtle Network, Asher from AsherLedrickSports.com fame. You can check him out on the webpage on the internet. Here we go. First pitch, and we're underway, and the first pitch is a strike called from Bagwell. He can run it up there pretty good. Proctor steps in and watches that off-speed pitch low for a ball. Here's the next one, and it's in there for a strike call. 1-2 the count to Proctor. Connor Cordell on deck. Easton Ford in the hole. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs high. Came with the fastball. Tried to get him to chase one high, but nothing doing there. So Bagwell has his sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's fouled. Off the left side. Try it again. The next one, it's swung on. This one's hit high in the air to left field. Backing up is the left fielder. It's going to be playable as he's going to come in a step, Easton Riddle, as Proctor got just under that one and flies out to left for the first out of the contest. Gave it a ride, but got just under it. The high fly ball out to left. Next up is Connor Cordell. Cordell hitting at .542, the team leading hitter thus far. And he watches the first pitch low from Bagwell. Here's the next one from Talon, and it's a strike call. So Bagwell rocks and fires. This one hit on the ground right side, but right to the first baseman, Bo Joplin, who will step on the bag and get the out at first base. There's two gone. On the hard ground out to first by Cordell. Brings Easton Ford to the plate now. Easton batting at .375. Hit his third home run of the spring earlier today. An opposite field shot. A 0-2 mistake pitch. His first pitch was low for a ball. Here comes the next one to Easton, and it's a strike call. Like an off-speed delivery that time. Count now 1-1 to Ford. Bagwell's next pitch is in the dirt. Behind the plate is Dylan Reed. He pitched the earlier contest for Roff and got the win in the 8-0 shutout of Rattan. That went inside to Ford. Backs him out the plate there, 3-1. Should get some to hit here. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike called as it's on the outside corner. Easton thought it was ball 4, but catches the outside corner for a called strike. Count is full. And the pitch, swing and miss as it's in the dirt, and Easton, I think, thought he got a piece of that one for a foul ball, but the umpire said no, and that's the third out of the inning. Rebels go down in order in the top half of the first inning. And Roff coming to bat for the first time in the bottom of the first when we come back. Kyler Proctor out on the mound for the Rebels here, taking his warm-up tosses, making his second start of the season. 1-0 on the spring campaign. 4 innings pitched in his initial start down in Florida last week. Pitched against a pretty good team out of Pennsylvania, the defending 4A state champs out of Pennsylvania. Proctor held him to 2 runs on 2 hits. He has 3 strikeouts, 3 walks on the season, a 3.50 earned run average with those 2 runs allowed. And he's on the mound here as the final warm-up tosses are complete. Cade Baldridge, the Roff leading hitter, will start things for the Tigers here. He's off to a terrific start. Baldridge, a Cali County signee, along with Bagwell. And Baldridge hitting at 483 currently on the year. He's got 6 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, 12 runs scored. Leads the team in all categories offensively thus far. As the first pitch from Proctor is a strike call. Game with the fastball there on the outside corner. Baldridge, the left-hand hitting leadoff, and he watches inside on that one. Count even at 1-1 here. Here's the next one from Proctor. Swung on, popped foul off the left side. It's going to get out of play. Cordell was giving chase. We'll check the lineup here for the Rebels. At third base is Charlie Gardner here in this contest tonight. Carter Parker plays short. It's Britton Salisbury at second and Easton Ford at first. It's Proctor back on the rubber, ready to go. Here comes the 1-2 delivery, and it's upstairs for a ball. In the outfield, Connor Cordell in left, and Xander Marshall in center, and Colby Smith in right. Josh Trout, the senior, behind the plate. Proctor's next delivery, off speed, and it's lined just over the outstretched glove of Carter Parker. Gets into the outfield. Baldridge going for 2, and he's going to get there. I think that nicked the top of Parker's glove and got into the gap in left center field, and Baldridge, hustling out of the box, makes it all the way to second. Parker needed about 2 more inches there and would have snagged that one, but instead, Baldridge is aboard with his 7th double of the season. To the plate now comes Dylan Reed. And Reed squares and watches the first pitch low for a ball. These 2 teams have been regular season combatants over the last couple of seasons, as he offers at that one and misses for a strike call, does Reed. Roff won the regular season matchup last spring, or excuse me, last fall it was. And the Rebels won in the spring, as there's a ball fouled off by Bagwell, or by Reed. Count 1-2. Trout and Proctor were both giving chase to it, but it fell in foul ground. Here's the pitch from Proctor, and it's a strike called for strike 3. Next batter is going to be Brand Wilson. Wilson, another college signee. He's headed to Connors. And let's see, Wilson, 259 the average here early in the season as he swings on the first one. It's chopped left side. Proctor over quickly, fields it, throws the first in time. Baldridge advances to third, but has to hold there. And there's two gone here in the bottom half of the first inning. Strike called to Bill McCarter, the 4-hole. And another strike called. McCarter down in the count at 0-2. McCarter hitting .231. Proctor ahead. And the next pitch, just missed. He thought it was strike three. He was headed to the dugout. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like it was strike three.
Well, Proctor was headed to the dugout. Has to come back to the mound. 1-2 now the count. There's the pitch. Swung on, grounded, back up the middle, and it's a hit and a run for Roff. Well, he didn't get the strikeout call that he anticipated. Coach Bowen not happy. And McCarter with the ground ball single gets back up the middle. And Baldridge scores the first run of the game. It's 1-0. Roff on top. And fastball up there to Bagwell, the next batter. Talon hitting at .263. An RBI by McCarter was his 6th of the year. McCarter, a Seminole State signee. So 1-0 the count. Rebels trailing here 1-0. As that pitch is low for a ball. Proctor trying to regroup now. Thought he had strike three to end the inning unscathed, but didn't get the call. As that pitch outside now. 3-0. Here's the next one, and it's a strike call. As Bagwell had started toward first. The 3-1 delivery, it's upstairs for ball 4. So Bagwell draws the walk. Coming to the plate now is Bo Joplin, the first baseman. Joplin batting .280. 3 doubles, a home run, 6 RBIs for Roff. He's got 2 aboard here with 2 outs. Proctor checks the runner at second, pitch home, and that one just got a piece of it foul. Proctor gets the sign. Look at second. Next delivery, and a little bit high for a ball. Count even at 1-1. Next one is low. 2-1. Rebels went quietly in the top half of the first inning, but Roff opens with the double by Baldridge, just out of the reach of Parker, and has scored a run. And there's a swing and miss. Count even to 2-2. Look at second. Proctor's next pitch. Strike 3 called. Got the call there to end the inning. Second strikeout for Proctor in the first, and that'll do it for the Tigers. But they pick up a run on 2 hits, and there were 2 left. We go to the second inning. Roff leading 1-0 when we come back. Top of the second inning coming up. Probably not going to be a whole lot of runs scored tonight, Asher.
No, not like that other game we had.
Runs are going to be a tough commodity as Rebels will send up 4, 5, and 6 in this inning. It's Carter Parker to lead things off. And he'll watch the first one from Bagwell low. Parker now hitting at .421 for the spring season. 4 doubles, a triple, a home run. Had his first home run of the season earlier today. Second on the team with 12 RBIs as he watches low. Hitting in the 4 hole here. Next one, swung on. This one's well hit to right. This one's deep, and it's out of here.
She gone.
Carter Parker's second home run of the day. Jumped on that fastball, caught it a little bit late, but it had plenty to go over the right field wall. That deserves a second one, Asher.
Yep. She gone.
Carter Parker with the solo blast on the 2-0 fastball, and the Rebels have tied it up. Next batter's Josh Trout, and he watches high for a ball. Delivery swung on. This one is laced into left field for a base hit.
What a hit.
They're jumping on the Bagwell fastballs here. Trout, .412 on the season, added to his average there. Brings up Colby Smith, who homered, probably had the best hit home run of the, most well-hit home run of the earlier contest today. He squares and bunts now, and it's fouled at the plate. Smith hitting at .263. He's got a double and a home run. That went in the earlier semifinal game. Trout still out there running at first base. Rebels have knotted it on a solo blast by Carter Parker. Here's Bagwell. Snap throw to first. It's not in time. Trout back in safely. Both teams have given up their first run of this tournament after consecutive shutouts in the quarters and semis. As that one outside from Bagwell. To Colby Smith. Colby 5 RBIs on the season, has scored 6 runs. And he'll swing and miss. I'm down in the count at 0-2. Trying to get something in play now. Another quick throw over, and Trout's back in. The tag from Joplin there at first base. Smith chokes up on the bat. Ready to go. Awaits the pitch from Bagwell, and it's inside and hits him. Just got a piece of Colby. Bagwell came inside, and Smith is hit by the pitch. Trots on down there to first base. First time Colby's been hit by a pitch. Now Sawyer Reddick steps to the plate, the designated hitter. 2 aboard, nobody out. This probably a definite bunting situation. We'll see if Sawyer squares. He does, and he takes high for a ball on the fastball from Bagwell. Well, Rebels may have Bagwell a little rattled here in the second inning, much like the Tigers kind of had Proctor a little rattled in the first. So 1-0 the count. Wheels turning on both sides. Reddick squares and watches the pitch. That's a high strike there, but it's called. Yeah, looked pretty high, and Coach Bowen walks down and talking to Reddick here. If he'd have bunted that pitch, he'd have popped it up, Asher.
Yeah, it could have been popped up if he hit it.
On the high strike there. Probably better off to take it there on that one. So 1-1 the count. Joplin way in on the grass at first base. Wilson on the edge of the grass at third. The wheel play is on, and the ball is in there for a strike called on the pitch. 1-2 the count to Reddick. So you're trying to get the runners advanced here. Time called now. Just trying to get something in play. Joplin not quite as far in at first base now, and that one's high and tight to Reddick, nearly hitting. Bagwell's control has not been great out of the stretch here. Got a piece of Colby Smith just moments ago. That one came high and tight to Reddick. Still nobody out here in the second inning. A look at second, pitch home, swung on, and that one hit high in the air. Foul ground left side. Out is Wilson. He's going to run out of real estate as it is out of play. Trying to chase that one down. Reddick stays alive at 2-2. Making Bagwell work here in the second. after he pretty much breezed through the opening inning. So Silo threatening. Chance to take the lead. The pitch from Bagwell swung on and pulled foul down the left field line. So Reddick spoiled another one. Trout the runner at second. Smith at first base. Britton Salisbury, the batter, on deck. The 2-2 again. It's high. Count has gone full. See if Reddick can work his way all the way back in this. He's fouled off a couple of tough pitches with 2 strikes. The count now 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. It swung on and popped back foul. Fought off another one. This is a pretty good battle here, Asher.
Yeah, it is a very good battle against the pitcher versus the hitter.
Yep. Sawyer trying to stay alive. Get something in play. Bagwell's next delivery, and it's called strike 3 on the inside corner. Got him looking that time. Froze him on that one on the inside corner, and that's going to draw a visit to the mound from Coach Baldridge. Danny Baldridge comes out to talk to his big right-hander, the senior Bagwell. So there's one out here in the second with Britton Salisbury coming to the plate. Rebels trying to get turn the lineup back over here. They got the first 3 aboard without nobody out. But Salisbury in the 8 hole. He's had a good spring campaign as he's moved into starting role at second base most of the time. Batting .545. Just 11 at-bats in that average, but he's really come on, has a triple 4 RBIs, and he watches the first pitch inside. Just missed. They tried the inside corner again. Salisbury looking for a big hit. As he watches that one for a strike. Trying to get a hit. Get the go-ahead run home. Count now 1-1. Next pitch from Bagwell, and that jammed him in, fouls it off. Got it in on the handle. Bagwell's working the inside part of the plate a lot here early on. Tied at 1-1 here in the second inning. Silo and Roff. The Rebels threatening. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and Salisbury spoils that one, fouls it back to the screen. Xander Marshall, the on-deck batter. Then it'll be back to the top of the Rebel order. Salisbury against Bagwell. The 1-2, and it swung on. Chopped left side. Tough play for the shortstop. Baldridge throws, and the throw gets away. Here comes one run in. They're sending Smith. They're going to hold Smith. It was a slow chopper on the left side. Baldridge had to go deep in the hole, try to backhand and throw, and the throw bounced by the first baseman, Joplin, but not far enough to score Smith all the way from first. The Rebels have taken the lead. A single by Salisbury as a quick throw over, not in time. Runners at the corners with one out. Smith at third, Salisbury at first. Xander Marshall at the plate, handles the bat well. Could be a bunt situation. He does bunt. Yep. I was kind of expecting that. Xander hitting at 400 for the spring. All singles. He's got 4 RBIs. And that keeps moving there, kind of moving our camera. No wind to speak of here tonight in Rattan. 0-1 the count. The pitch to Marshall. It's taken for a strike. So barring a double play, Proctor could get a chance to hit, but we'll see what Coach Baldridge elects to do in that situation with 2 outs. 0-2 the count. The pitch, swing and miss. Marshall goes down swinging. Back to the top of the order. Here comes Proctor to the plate. They could walk him and load the bases. The runners are at first and third. Looks like they're going to go ahead and face Proctor, see if they just, the old unintentional, intentional walk here. Don't give him anything to hit. The base open. As the pitch, breaking ball is a strike call. Came with the curveball there. Proctor flying out. High fly ball to left field is last time up. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. This one is skied high in the air to center field. It's going to be playable for the center fielder, McCarter, and he makes the grab. Proctor got under it and flies out to center to end the inning there in the second. But not before the Rebels score 2 runs to take the lead. On 3 hits, there was a Roff error. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Silo 2 and Roff 1. So the Rebels put together a rally in the second inning with the middle of the order. Key in that, including the Carter Parker solo home run that tied the game. 7, 8, and 9 due up for Roff here in the second inning. Proctor back out there on the mound. Easton Riddle will be the leadoff batter. Riddle, a Connor State signee. as likely to be a pitcher at Connors. Batting .333 on the spring season. Has a double, 5 RBIs. The Rebels take time to get signs squared away from Trout and Proctor. Proctor rocks and fires, and the first pitch, and that one looked like off the end of the bat. Foul. Yeah, came in. That one came inside, got him off the knob of the bat, it looked like. It ricocheted down in foul territory and almost all the way to first base. As Coach Baldridge comes down, they talk to the umpire, saying it hit him on the arm, but that ball traveled a long ways to be off the arm, Asher.
Yeah. It happens, and sometimes it's the bad.
Yeah.
But foul ball, I guess. The coach was confused.
He's got a pretty solid arm if hit him on the arm there. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. It's strike called. 0-2 to Riddle. Proctor rocks and fires. High fastball, and they say he went around. Strikeout number 3 for Kyler. Riddle couldn't hold up. Gavin Wilson will be the next batter. Wilson has seen limited action. The youngster and swings and misses on that fastball. He was way late. Hitting .333 as well. Here's the next one. Fastball, swing and a miss. Wilson way behind that heater. Here's Proctor's next one, and kind of overthrowing there. It's a tie. One and two now. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Goes down swinging, strikeout number 4 for Proctor. The Rebels toss it around the infield, brings up the 9-hole. It's Caden Darnell. Well, Darnell takes a swing on the high fastball and misses. Darnell hitting 120. Next one, that one's a little bit low from Kyler. Count even at 1-1. Darnell does have 3 doubles. And that one misses low and away. Baldridge over there on deck. If the Tigers can get a runner aboard. Here's the 2-1. Swing and miss. Just challenging him with the fastball. Has a sign. Here comes the 2-2, and it's just off the outside corner. That one, another one that was pretty close, but that one may have been a ball. I don't think that one of the first inning was. Here's the next pitch, swung off. Gets a piece of it, ground ball to short. Fielded there by Parker, the throw over in plenty of time, and the Tigers are retired in the second inning. No runs, no hits. They go down in order. And we head to the third. Salo with a 2-1 lead over Roff here from the Rattan Tournament Championship. third inning about to start. And it's 2, 3, and 4 for the Rebels coming up. Connor Cordell to lead things off. Facing Bagwell, he grounded out to first. His initial at bat, and there's a pitch swung on and missed on strike one. And much like the Rebels in the last half inning, Reed goes out to talk to Bagwell after a pitch there. Now Bagwell ready to go. 0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch to Cordell. Swung on. This one is hit deep to left center field, and it's going to be off the wall. Not quite enough to get it out. Cordell's rounding second, and he's going to hold there. Connor was motoring around, got a hold of that fastball and drilled it, and stayed in the park off the left center field wall. That one nearly went, Asher.
Yeah, that was really close.
Probably hit it to the deepest part of the park out there, and it just stayed in. Brings Easton forward to the plate. A leadoff double by Connor Cordell. And Ford takes off speed for strike one. Like an off-speed pitch, but it might have been a fastball. Took something off it. There he comes with the fastball there, and Easton swings and misses. Swings through that one. Down in the count at 0-2. This is where Easton hit his home run earlier today. It was an 0-2 mistake. Needs to find a way to get the runner to third base. Here with less than 2 outs if he can, though. Takes time. Now Easton's going to step out. Compose himself. The count 0-2. The pitch swung on, and it's grounded to third. Fielded there. The throw over is in time as gunned over there by Wilson. Ford is retired on that hot shot to third base. He got one in play, but right at the third baseman, and Cordell has to hold. Still in scoring position. Carter Parker to the plate. And Carter went deep to over the right field wall his last time up to put the Rebels on the board. Here's the pitch. Strike call. Won the count. This will be Bagwell's 50th pitch of the game. And it sails inside, nearly hit him. Breaking ball. As Parker ducked out of the way of it. 1 out here in the third. Next pitch, it's a strike call. Got it in there. Parker watches it for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Oh, there's a pickoff at second, and they got Cordell napping. He's out at second base. Baldridge was sneaking in from behind, and Cordell is picked off. That was a planned play there. Bagwell and Baldridge with the pickoff. There's 2 outs now, and that ball hits Parker in the back, square of the back on that one. Came inside on the 1-2 pitches earlier, and with the breaking ball, and that one hits him in the back. So Carter hit by the pitch, but on first base with 2 outs. Second time he's been hit by a pitch this season. Here's the pitch to Josh Trout. It's a strike called. Snap throw to first, not in time as Parker's back in. Both these teams well schooled, Asher.
Yeah.
And there's a strike called.
They're just throwing strikes now.
Trout behind in the count at 0-2. Josh had a single his last time up. The slow roller deep in the hole. And a swing and miss. Goes down swinging to end the third inning. For the Rebels, no runs, a hit. That Connor Cornell leadoff double, but unable to score on after it. And they leave a runner on. We head to the bottom of inning number 3. We have Sala leading 2-1. So it's the top of the Roff order here in the third inning. Cade Baldridge will lead things off. He started the game with a double that just got off the outstretched glove of Carter Parker. Things have cooled off dramatically here in Rattan this evening as the sun has set. It's a pretty nice day this afternoon, but gotten a little cooler. But little to no wind, fortunately. Baldridge steps in, and we're ready to go. The pitch from Proctor, swing and miss. Challenged him on the first pitch. Here's the next one from Kyler. Off the outside corner for a ball. Next pitch comes inside to him and missed. 2-1 the count. Saddle with 2 runs on 4 hits and no errors. There's a swing and miss on that one. For Roff, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. 2-2 the count here to Baldridge. The Cowley County signee, the pitch home, swung on, grounded to second. Fielded there by Salisbury, quickly over to first in time. And Baldridge is retired to start the third inning. Salisbury gobbled that up and threw him out. Brings Dylan Reed to the plate, and he takes strike 1. Watches that one for a ball. Reed went down on strikes looking in his first at bat. Here's the next one, and that's in there for a strike from Proctor. Count now 1-2. Cotter ready to go, and that one's way upstairs. He tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit there. 2-2 the count. Next pitch. Ooh, just missed low. Tried to get him to chase there. 3-2 the count. We're full up. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and miss. Strikeout number 5. I was just challenging up, Asher.
Yeah.
Here comes the fastball. Good luck hitting it. And Reed could not that time. Brings Brand Wilson to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch is upstairs. Wilson grounded out to Proctor his first time. There's a strike called on pitch number 50 for Proctor this evening. Now the 1-1 delivery. Swing and miss. I think Proctor's starting to settle in. Next one is fouled off as Wilson just got a piece of that one, fouls it back and out of play. Ready to go on 1-2. Breaking ball, and oh, that one just missed off the inside corner. The whole infield thought it was strike 3. They were headed to the dugout. Move back to their positions now. 2-2 pitch from Proctor. Swing and miss. He got him. So a strikeout by Proctor, number 6 of the contest. And the Tigers go down in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Moving on to the 4th inning. It's Silo 2 and Roff 1. Colby Smith to start things for the Rebels here. The 2-1 lead in the 4th. 6, 7, and 8 batters due up. Bagwell back out there. 55 pitches through 3 innings, and Smith fouls off the first one. His first plate appearance, Colby was hit by a pitch with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-1 this time. It's high for a ball. One the count. And Colby fouls that one straight back to the screen. The count moves now to 1-2. Pitch, and it's a swing and miss. Smith goes down swinging. Let's see, for Bagwell now, that is strikeout number 5. Proctor has struck out 6. Here's Sawyer Reddick now. Ooh, watch that cord there, Asher. And Reddick fouls that one off. One to one the count here to Reddick. And pitches outside for a ball. Sawyer went down on strikes looking last time after working a good at bat. Fouled off several pitches. Now 2-1 the count this time. Watches it inside for ball 3. Reddick trying to work his way on base to get something started here in the 4th. Bagwell fires it in there, and it's low for ball 4. A walk. Let's see, I think that's first walk issued by Bagwell. He's hit a couple. Britton Salisbury, the next batter. Salisbury came through with a hit his last time up. And he fouls that one straight back to the screen. You see the camera shake a little bit. Going to have a runner. It's going to be a pinch runner at first base. It's going to be Landon Langley out there pinch running at first base. And a quick throw over, and ooh, close one. Langley, the off-season move-in from Gunner, Texas, is another snap throw. That's Bagwell saying, I know you're there. That one hit high in the air. Down the right field line, going over as the right fielder and going to make the catch on the run. Nice play by Darnell. Salisbury caught it late, and that one came close to dropping down the right field line, but Darnell was able to chase it down for the second out. Brings Xander Marshall to the plate with 2 outs here. And he squares and bunts foul. It's foul back into the mask of the umpire. So take a look at the umpire now. As Marshall back in there. So Langley, the runner at first base. If Marshall could reach here, that would bring Proctor up with runners on here in the 4th. Langley with the lead at first. Pitch to Marshall, and it's inside, bounces away from the catcher, but not far enough to advance. Reed just was eyeing Langley the whole way as he went over to pick that one up. Count is even at 1-1. Next one to Marshall, and that one way outside, gets away to the backstop, and Langley will advance to second base on it. On the Bagwell Wild pitch, Bagwell having to work here. 70 pitches thus far, here with 2 outs in the 4th. Next one to Marshall, and it's swung on and foul, tipped into the glove. Count even at 2-2. Xander looking for a big hit here. Try to get Langley home from second base. Comes the 2-2, and he took something off that, swing and miss by Marshall, and that'll end the inning for the Rebels. No runs, no hits, a man left. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Sato continues to lead 2-1 over Roff. The pitcher's duel rolls on here in Rattan tonight in this championship game of the Rattan Invitational. Kyler Proctor for the Rebels and Talon Bagwell for the Roff Tigers. Bagwell now through 4 innings. He has allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on 4 hits, struck out 6. And Proctor back out there on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Heart of the Roff order due up here, 4, 5, and 6. Bill McCarter will lead things off. McCarter had the RBI single on the ground ball back up the middle his last time up. After Proctor thought he had him struck out, as a swing and miss on the first pitch there. Here's the next one from Kyler, and it's way upstairs, and that one to the net. See our camera shake. And another one to the net. 2 stray balls got away. Here's the 2-1, and it's upstairs, 3-1. So Proctor trying to dial it back in here to start the 4th. Here's the 3-1 delivery, and it's swung on and missed. Count full to here to McCarter. The leadoff batter for Roff in the 4th inning. Proctor's got his sign. And the pitch home, swung on, and it's a liner right at Carter Parker. Reaches up and grabs that one. He had enough reach to get that one, Asher.
Yeah, but all the other ones, he couldn't attempt it.
It was that one was scorched off the bat of McCarter, but Parker able to reach up and grab it for the out. There's 1 out. Talon Bagwell, the batter, and he swings and misses on the first one. And that off speed is inside for a ball. The 1-1 from Kyler, and just missed. Oh, that one was pretty close. Silo crowd thought it was a strike. Not real happy with the umpire on that one. 2-1 the count. And a swing and miss. Bagwell couldn't connect. We're even at 2-2. And the delivery swung on, and this one is chopped left side. Parker fields it on the move, and the throw is in time. There's 2 gone. So 2 plays by Parker to start this inning. A liner and a ground up. Bo Joplin, the next batter. Here comes Parker's first pitch, or Proctor's first pitch, and it's a swing and miss. Next one to Joplin, and it's a strike called. Got the same spot as that one earlier.
Yeah, but he just didn't count it as a strike.
Yep. Called it that time. And Joplin goes down looking for the second time in the game.
3 straight strikes.
Yep, Proctor picks up the strikeout there. Number 7 in the contest for Kyler to end the 4th inning. Roff goes in order in the 4th. We move to the 5th. Silo maintaining that 2-1 lead. So I talked about Bagwell's stats through 4 innings. For Proctor, he has completed 4 innings as well now. Allowed 1 run on 2 hits, struck out 7, and walked the batter. Bagwell 4 innings, 2 runs on 4 hits, struck out 6, and walked the batter. Also hit 2. Mano just about. And here comes the top of the order for the Rebels. Here in the 5th. It's Proctor to lead things off. He has hit 2 towering fly balls tonight. 1 to left, 1 to center. He's in there to start things against Bagwell here in inning number 5. 3rd time up. And the first pitch to him is inside for a ball. Proctor awaits, and the Bagwell pitch. That's off speed and low. 2-0. Next Bagwell delivery, and it's outside, ball 3. Well, in danger of walking Proctor to lead off this 5th inning. The 3-0, and he takes it for a strike call. That was off speed. Didn't give in to him with the fastball in 3-0. 3-1 now. The pitch swung on, and this one is lined into right field for a hit.
What a hit by Kyler.
Smacked that one into right field. Proctor is aboard to start this 5th inning. With Connor Cornell stepping to the plate. Now the pitch was outside. Asher and Proctor went with it. Lined it into right. Cordell bunts down the 3rd base line, but it rolls foul. Trying to get Proctor over there into scoring position with Easton Ford awaiting on deck. The Rebels' top RBI man for the last 4 seasons. The 0-1, and Cordell squares and watches it upstairs for a ball. Connor handles the bat pretty well. Here's the next pitch, and it gets away to the backstop. Proctor will motor on down to second base as that pitch off the pole on the backstop and ricocheted all the way back out to the infield. So the Rebels don't have to sacrifice the runner over. Proctor advances on the wild pitch. He's in scoring position. Cordell down in the count, or it's a 2-1 count, and that one is popped up on the bunt, which Bagwell will field. If he doesn't get there, that one drops in, and Cordell's probably going to be safe. So the bunt is popped up on that one. It's a tough play for Bagwell, but he quickly off the mound. Showed his athleticism on there. Now forward to the plate. Easton with the 11 RBIs on the season. Number 12 would be a big one here with Proctor out there at second base. Pitch home is outside. So Ford went down swinging his first time up. And grounded out to third his last time. 0 for 2 in the contest. 1-0 the count, the pitch. And that one on the inside corner for a strike call. Tried to tie him up inside, and Easton took it for a strike. Bagwell now at 82 pitches for the game. The pitch to Ford is high for a ball. Big challenge here. Ford against Bagwell. The 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss. Ethan just missed that one. Facing the Cali County signee, Talon Bagwell. The 2-2 swung on, and this one is hit in the air to center field. Shallow center field coming in and making the catch in center field. They're going to say it's a catch. The ball came out, but McCarter, that one was in a tough spot. McCarter came charging in as Baldridge was charging out. Most times that would fall in, but McCarter with a nice play to snag that one before it hit the ground. 2 down on the fly out to center. Brings Carter Parker to the plate. Parker was drilled in the back with the curveball his last time. Homered his first at bat. Swing and miss on the first pitch here. Here's the next one from Bagwell, and another swing and miss on a high fastball. Bagwell challenged up there with the high heater. Oh, 2 the count. And that one high for a ball. Parker trying to get something in play now. See if you can get Proctor home. With another pivotal run here in the fifth. A 1-2 pitch, and it's on the inside corner. Off speed and got him looking for strike three. Seventh strikeout of the game for Bagwell. Looked like a slider there, and the Rebels are retired in the fifth inning. No runs, no hits, a man left. We move on to the bottom of five. Still 2-1 Silo here from Rattan. Here we go to start the bottom of the fifth inning. Proctor's first pitch is a strike called. As it's Riddle, 7, 8, 9 in the order for the Tigers, and that breaking ball's in there for a strike. Back-to-back called strikes. Easton Riddle down on the count at 0-2. A pitch from Proctor, way upstairs to the screen. He's kind of lost a handle on a couple of those. High heater there. Now 1-2 the count. Proctor rocks and fires and swing and miss. Give him strikeout number 8. That'll bring Gavin Wilson to the plate. And Wilson watches strike one. Here's the next one. It's outside. Swing and miss there. Count now 1-2. Wilson struck out swinging his first time, and he watches that one low. We're even at 2-2. Proctor's next delivery, swung on and missed. Another Kyler Proctor strikeout, number 9 in the game, as Wilson goes down for the second time. That brings Caden Darnell to the plate. Proctor's first pitch is fouled off the right side and out of play by Darnell there. Kyler now at 78 pitches. The next one is low and away. Bagwell sitting at 89 through 5 innings. The 1-1, and it's low. That one off speed. The dangerous Cade Baldridge on deck, and a strike call. Both these teams have their big swinger at the top of the order, as that one outside and missed from Proctor. For the count to go full. Proctor back on the rubber. Here's the payoff pitch. High for ball 4. He walks him. And here comes Coach Bowen headed to the mound. Just a second walk issued by Proctor tonight, but they're going to go out and talk about this with Baldridge coming to the plate. Got the whole infield out there. Baldridge, the Tiger leading hitter in all categories on the season. He's up here with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Tying run on base for Roff. Key spot right here. Baldridge had that double just out of the reach of Parker his first time up. Grounded out to second his last time. Oops. What's there, Asher? And the first pitch from Proctor here and misses away. Takes the runner at first. Pitch home, swung on, and pulled foul. Past the bag at first base. Count now 1-1. Colby Smith playing deep and right. Here's the 1-1, and tried a backdoor curve and missed. Here we go, 2-1. The pitch from Proctor, and that one's upstairs for ball 3. Well, Baldridge is the go-ahead run, but the Rebels might rather pitch to Reed than Baldridge here. Let's see. Baldridge fouls that one straight back off the pole. So the count is full. Runner will be moving. Here we go. Big spot coming up right here, Asher.
Strikeout or walk?
Well, we'll see. Proctor's going to step off now. Darnell, the runner, at first base. He'll be moving on the pitch. And here it is. It's outside for ball 4. And Baldridge is aboard, with Reed coming to the plate. So Reed struck out looking his first time up, and yep, gonna have another visit to the mound by Coach Bowen. This is his second trip, but Proctor's gonna stay in. They're going out to just double check about the situation here. Reed has gone down on strikes both times, one looking and one swinging. So the mound meeting is over. So Coach Bowen wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page right here. With the tying and go-ahead runs on base for Roff. Reed at the plate. Proctor ready to go. Here's the pitch home. It's a strike called. Now the next one from Kyler, and it's in the dirt. Nice block there by Trout. Holds the runner at second base. Darnell scampers back in. We're even at 1-1. Proctor trying to work out of this jam. The pitch home. Swing and miss. It's 1-2. One and two the count. The pitch from Proctor. Fouled off the right side, not a play. As Reed fights that one off to stay alive. The Proctor pitch. Strike three called. Got him looking. Third time Reed has gone down on strikes tonight. And strikeout number 10 for Proctor. Couldn't have come at a better time. As the Tigers leave the tying and go-ahead runs on base in the fifth. No runs, no hits, 2 left for Roff. We head to the 6th inning. Silo still leading 2-1 over Roff here. Josh Trout, the leadoff batter here in the 6th. And he watches the ball from Bagwell. Proctor with the big pitch to get out of the jam at the strikeout in the 5th. And that pitch, a ball. 2-0 the count here to Trout. Both pitchers over 90 pitches now. The next one And that one is a called strike. Catches the top of the zone. And Trout will take a swing and miss on that one. Evens it up at 2-2. Trout chokes up here, and he watches strike 3. Bagwell with the strikeout is 8th. So the two aces just battling toe-to-toe here in Rattan tonight. Colby Smith, the next batter. And a swing and miss. Smith hit by pitches last time. Swing and miss there. Count now 0-2 here to Smith. And the next one swung on. A high fly ball, shallow right field. Backing up is the second baseman, but called off at the last minute. Darnell calls him off and makes the grab. Looked like for a second, they might collide out there, Asher.
Yeah.
So they pop out to Darnell. Second out of the inning. Sawyer Reddick to the plate. And Reddick watches inside for a ball. Here's the next one from Bagwell, and Reddick's going to pull that one foul and out of play. Bagwell gets his sign. And here's the pitch from the Roff righty, and lined right at the first baseman for the out. Joplin makes the grab on the liner off the bat of Reddick. That ends the frame for Silo in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, nobody left. And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Silo with the 2-1 lead. Kevin Farr, along with my main man, Asher Ludwig, on commentary. From AsherLudwigSports.com. Glad you're along with us tonight on SoloRebels.tv, wherever you're watching from, and on the Squirtle Network across the state. This showdown of small school baseball heavyweights. Silo with the 2-1 lead here going into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rebels got them in the part of the order. They want them right here. And Wilson watches strike 1 from Proctor. Brand Wilson at the plates, 3, 4, and 5 this inning. If the Rebels can work efficiently, they would not see Baldridge again in the game. Roff would need some base runners to get him back to the plate in the 7th. As that pitch high for a ball. 1-2 the count here to Wilson. McCarter on deck. Here's the 1-2, and it's high. Proctor motoring along at 98 pitches. Time is called as Gardner tying his shoelace over there at third base. Count 2-2. The pitch from Proctor swung on, and that one lined right at Charlie. He's got it. Glad he had the shoelace tied. Gardner spears that one. It was destined for the left field corner, but reacted quickly and was able to make the grab. There's one out. Big play on that screeching liner, Asher.
Yeah, that was a good play right there. Very good play.
Bill McCarter takes strike one. Here's the next one, and it swung on and popped up. Coming over is Gardner. Trout out. Trout trying to make the catch in foul ground. Can't do it. I think they may have lost it in the lights. Trout was given chase. Gardner looked like he overran it a little bit toward the dugout. Proctor was coming over as well. Looked like they just completely lost it looking up into the lights there. 0-2 the count, though. So that one fell harmlessly in foul ground. Pitch from Proctor's outside for a ball. 1-2. Here comes Proctor's next pitch. Breaking ball. Oh, just missed. That looked like a pretty good one on the inside corner. Ooh, Coach Bowen thought so. It's called a ball. 2-2 the count. Next pitch swung on and fouled. Out of play off the right side. McCarter stays alive there. Proctor rocks and fires. Oh, this one's hit high in the air. Deep to center field. Back is Marshall and runs out of room. It's out of here. A solo home run by McCarter over the center field wall has tied the game in the 6th. Jumped on the 2-2 fastball there. We're tied at 2-2. The Bill McCarter home run. Ties the score. Brings Talon Bagwell to the plate. First Roff run since the opening inning. Only the third hit for the Tigers, but it leaves the ballpark and ties the game. Next pitch to Bagwell. First pitch to Bagwell's inside from Proctor there. Here's the 1-0, and it's swung on and missed. Well, the pop-up and foul ground proves to be costly as McCarter makes them pay as there's a swing and miss on that off-speed. It's 1-2. Delivering the solo home run over the center field wall. The 1-2 pitch now is outside. Comes the 2-2. Breaking ball. Swung on and fouled back and out of play. Bagwell just stays alive there. Now here comes the 2-2. Swing and miss. Proctor with the strikeout there. His 11th of the contest, but inching closer to the pitch limit here. Bo Joplin, the batter. Rebels desperately needing this out right here. And a swing and miss by Joplin. If they can get Joplin out, they'll face 7, 8, 9 in the 7th for Roff. Here's the next one, and it's another swing and miss. 0-2. Proctor's next delivery is upstairs. And strike 3 called. They do get him. Proctor gets strikeout number 12. But Roff picks up a run on a hit to tie it at 2. And we head to the 7th. All tied at 2.
We need to get some hits here and do well on choking up on the bat.
So moving on here, and the Rebels as you said, needing to get some hits. They have 5 in the game, but have not had one in a while here against Bagwell, who is at 100 pitches now through 6 innings. Proctor at 115 through 6. See what the Rebels do in the 7th. Need to get a run to take the lead. Or Roff would have a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th. With 1 run. 8, 9, and 1 due up. Britton Salisbury will start things. And Salisbury swings on the first pitch, drills it to right field. This one is going to be over the head of the right fielder, off the wall. Salisbury around first, headed for second. He will hold there. A leadoff double for Britton Salisbury.
Man, what a hit by Salisbury. That was a good hit, man. Really good hit.
Jumped on the first pitch of the inning, and he drills it over the head of the right fielder and off the wall.
Man, that's a good sign for us.
Well, the Rebels need to get him home to take the lead. Here comes Jared House up to pinch hit. House will pinch hit for Xander Marshall. Oh, wait, we're going to have another hitter. Oh, actually, Marshall is going to hit for himself. It's a bunting situation. They're going to leave Marshall in the game now. House was going to pinch hit. So Marshall up here. See what the Tigers do. They're way in at first base. Joplin is in on the grass. And coming in at third is the pitch taken for a strike from by Xander. Charging in at the corners are the Tigers defensively. They've got the wheel play on. Baldridge going over to cover third base. Watch the pickoff. Here's the pitch, and it is low for a ball. Marshall pulled back. Count 1-1. Here comes the next pitch. It's bunted toward third. Nice bunt. Fielded there. The throw to first, and just in time to get Marshall. Over to cover was the second baseman, Humphers. Sacrifice bunt is successful, but I would be shocked if they let Proctor have a chance to beat him here, but we'll see. Yep, they're going to intentionally walk him. I figured that was coming. So the sacrifice bunt is successful. Proctor is intentionally walked. That brings Connor Cordell to the plate now. Well, the wheels are grinding on each side here. See what the strategy is. There's a quick snap throw to first. Proctor's back in. So runners are at the corners for Silo. One out in the seventh. Tied at 2-2. Cordell at the plate. And another snap throw over, and that was close. Proctor had a big lead there and just barely gets back. Can't afford an out on the base pass, and we got time call. So the umpires are going to reposition now. So Cordell at the plate, the Rebels RBI leader for the season. And he will take inside, and he thought it hit him. Proctor steals second. It's called a ball. They said it did not hit Connor, but Proctor steals second without a throw. So runners at second and third. One out. As Cordell's going to go down and talk to Coach Billy Jack Bowen. Now here comes Coach Baldridge out. He's going to go to the mound to talk to Bagwell. Nope, they're going to make a pitching change. I think they intentionally walked Cordell, and they're going to make a pitching change. So they intentionally walked Cordell and going to make a pitching change. Will they're going to bring Baldridge in here. Cade Baldridge is coming to the mound with the bases loaded and one out, and Easton Ford coming to the plate. So Baldridge is coming to the mound to try to get him out of this jam. So Cade Baldridge, the senior standout, coming to the mound. He does not pitch a whole lot for the Tigers. Let's see on the season. He has 2 appearances, both in relief, 3 innings pitched. He has allowed 1 unearned run on 1 hit, struck out 4 and walked 1. But in a big spot here, facing the Rebels, Easton Ford. With possibly the game on the line. So McCarter moves to shortstop, and Bagwell goes to center field. Rebels with good speed on the bases. It's Salisbury at third, Proctor at second, and Cordell at first base. Ford coming to the plate. Here we go. the game virtually on the line right here. Baldridge ready to go. The pitch is low for a ball. He has no room for error with the bases loaded.
I'd be worried about getting walked because we could score a run and do that.
He has no room for error here. The 1-0 pitch, and it's low for ball 2. Easton's ahead in the count at 2-0. See if they give him something to hit here. The 2-0 pitch from Baldridge, way upstairs for ball 3. Oh, now they're in danger of walking in a run after the 2 intentional walks have loaded them up. A double play in the inning. Ford takes time and steps out. Probably the take on here for Easton. And he watches the pitch in there for a strike call. That one on the inside corner. So here we go, 3-1. The delivery, swung on and fouled off the right side. That one smoked foul. The count goes full. Well, best against best right here. Here we go. The payoff pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 4. They walk in the go-ahead run after the 2 intentional walks backfire for the Tigers. And the Baldridge can't get the strike on the full count. The Rebels take the lead, 3-2. And Carter Parker to the plate. Parker a chance to add to the lead. Here's the pitch, and it's outside for a ball. Don't forget the Rebels may be in a similar situation with relief in the bottom of the inning. Proctor at 115 pitches through 6. The 1-0 this time from Baldridge is a strike called. Silo is taking a 3-2 lead. Bases still loaded with 1 out. The pitch home, swing and a miss. One and 2 the count. Parker back in there. Here comes the Baldridge pitch, swung on and missed on the curveball, and there's 2 down. Two outs, Josh Trout at the plate. So they're probably going to take a hit now with 2 outs. The pitch from Baldridge is low for a ball. So the bases loaded walk to Easton Ford has given Silo a 3-2 lead here in the 7th. The pitch swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. And a Trout hit here would be huge for Silo. 1-1 count. Baldridge comes set. The pitch home, swing and a miss. So Baldridge ahead in the count now, 1-2. The next delivery, and it's in the dirt. Nicely blocked there by Reed to keep that one from going to the backstop. Count now even at 2-2.
How nuts would it be if he hit a grand slam?
Well, see if he can get one he can get a hold of. The pitch from Baldridge, and it's low for a ball. Oh, here we go again. This time with 2 outs, runners will all be moving. So a hit here. If he pokes one out there for a hit, it will definitely score 2. The payoff pitch, it's called strike 3 on the outside corner. As Trout goes down on strikes to end the top of the 7th inning. But the Rebels get a run on 1 hit. Leave 3 on. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Silo with a 3-2 lead. When we come back here on SoloRebels.tv. It's going to be Carter Parker coming to the mound to try to close this out in the 7th inning. Parker, the senior, heading to the mound here. As let's take a look at his numbers for the year. They switch places. Proctor goes to shortstop. Proctor heads to the mound with a 1-run lead here in the 7th. Trying to close this out with the Rattan Tournament Championship. Parker on the season making his 4th appearance. 1-1 the season record. Only loss came against nationally 5th-ranked IMG Academy in Florida. Has allowed 3 runs, 2 earned, 10 hits, struck out 9, walked 6, a 1.40 earned run average. He will face the 7, 8, 9 batters for Roff here in the bottom of the 7th. But if anybody gets on, Cade Baldridge will get a chance to hit. Are you nervous, Asher?
Yeah.
Oh, no reason to be nervous. You got confidence in Carter, don't you?
Yeah.
Asher's brother on the mound, trying to close this out for Silo. He'll face Easton Riddle to start this 7th inning. Parker had the win against Kingston on Tuesday. Now on here in relief. Here's the pitch. Time for a ball. The next one from Parker is a strike called. Gets it in there that time. Next pitch, breaking ball, swung on. Soft liner into the glove of a diving Kyler Proctor for out number 1. 1 down. Proctor dives to his left on the soft liner and snags it for out number 1. Brings Gavin Wilson to the plate. 1 down here in the 7th. Parker's next pitch, just a little bit high. Parker has his sign. Here's the next one from Carter. It's a strike called. Roff would like nothing better than to get a base runner and let Baldridge hit this inning. Silo does not want that as a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Parker rocks and fires, and that one's fouled straight back to the screen. Parker trying for his first save of the season. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called.
We need to keep that up.
2 down. Last hope for the Tigers here is Caden Darnell. The pitch upstairs for a ball. Two down here in the 7th. The 1-0 from Parker, and that's high. Who can't afford a walk? Baldridge is on deck now. Here's the 2-0, and just missed. That looked pretty good, but I'd say it was a little bit low. Got a challenge up now. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and it's in the dirt. It's ball 4, and Baldridge will hit. Ooh. The Roff leading hitter coming to the plate, and here comes Coach Bowen headed to the mound to talk this over strategy-wise. That's the situation the Tigers want, with Baldridge at the plate and a chance to win it. He's got 7 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs on the season, leads in every offensive category for Roff, the Cali County signee. Baldridge doubled and scored in the first inning. Grounded out to second, his second at bat. And they walked Baldridge's third time up. Back in the 5th. Now in the 7th with 2 outs. Yep. Danger territory here with Baldridge at the plate. He's got the power to win it if he gets a hold of one. Parker ready to go as the pitch outside for a ball. The 1-0 now, and it's low, 2-0. Well, the only problem with putting Baldridge on is you're moving the tying run into scoring position, but here's the 2-0, and it's just misses on the outside corner. Sidle fans not happy about that. And now they're going to put him on. Okay, so not going to let Baldridge beat him. That brings Reed to the plate. See what Reed can do here. They've had his number most of the night. Tying and winning runs on base for Roff. Curveball, strike called. Rebels needing 1 out to finish this. Here's the next one. It's high for a ball on the fastball. Reed was able to hold up. The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, swung on, hit the left. Cordell has it, scoped out, makes the catch to end it.
She gone.
Rebels win it 3-2. Carter Parker comes in for the 7th inning save, and Salo wins the Rattan Tournament Championship in a thriller. 3-2 over Roff tonight in another pitcher's duel. As the Rebels improved to 9-1 on the season. What a game. Man, lived up to the billing tonight, Asher.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
Roff, no runs, no hits, 2 left on in the 7th inning. The final numbers look like this for Silo as they win it 3-2. Big victory for the Rebels as Kyler Proctor gets the win on the mound. 6 innings pitched. He allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, struck out 12, walked 3 to pick up the win. Carter Parker with the save out of the bullpen as he works 1 inning, his first save of the season. No runs, no hits, and he struck out 1. There's the championship plaque from the tournament goes to the Silo Rebels as they win the Rattan Tournament, knocking off Roff 3-2. Offensively, for the Rebels here tonight, they end up with 3 runs on 6 hits. Roff, 2 runs on just 3 hits this evening. At the plate for Silo, let's see, it was 2 hits for Britton Salisbury. The junior came up big, a single and a double in the contest. That double proved to be huge in the last inning as it helped the Rebels score that eventual winning run. Kyler Proctor ends up with 1 hit in the contest. Connor Cordell had a double. Let's see, Easton Ford, an RBI, did not have a hit tonight, but had an RBI. Carter Parker with the home run and the 1 RBI. Josh Trout with the hit in the game as well to round it out for Silo tonight. 6 hits, but that's enough as Kyler Proctor goes 6 innings for the win, and Carter Parker with the save in the 7th, and Silo improves to 9-1 on the season with the big win over the Roff Tigers here tonight. So that's going to about do it for my main man, Asher. On commentary, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long here from Rattan, where the Rebels win the tournament championship 3-2 over Roff.